I'm Chev. I'm 28.
Done Travis, I'm 34.
Okay, very nice to meet you both. I am the Recoverist, Katie Foy, and spiritual life and relationship coach. So I can tell you if your relationship is going to make it in 5 questions or less. So are you open to?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's like, yeah, look, tell it, girl,
Yeah.
tell it. All right, we can do this. So to kind of kick us off and kind of break the ice a little bit, there are 4 pillars in a relationship. There are a lot of pillars and things that go into the foundation, but just overall, we got 4 pillars that we focus on. One is communication, knowledge about each other, compatibility with each other, and then trust, right? So which of these do you guys think is the most important pillar to you?
Yeah, to me, I would say trust. Oh yeah, I would think trust and loyalty, being open with one another is a major factor for me because I have my own insecurities. Say,
Oh, wow.
I would love to make sure I know what's important and what's not important.
Okay, so he said trust. So would you be willing to do a trust exercise so we can see where you are with that? Would y'all be willing? Okay, so where's the blindfold?
Stop playing.
Well, you know, we gotta see where you at. I can't fix you if I don't know where you at. All right, can you see anything? How many fingers am I holding up?
9.
Okay, there we go. Right, how do you know? Okay, so we're gonna turn you this way so we make sure you can't peek. Now, tell me your name again.
Chev.
Chef?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and what's his name?
Don.
Hey, Don, do you trust Chev to put something in your mouth and you eat it?
Yeah.
You do? All right. Now, Chev, I'm going to let you pick out of these 3 items to feed him.
Okay.
So whichever one you pick, he's going to have to eat it. So if you pick this one and you put it in his mouth, he going to have to eat it. If you pick this one, I don't know how he feels about this type of stuff, but if you pick it, he's going to have to eat it.
Okay.
And if you pick this one, we're pretty sure he'll like it, but it's up to you completely and totally which one you want to feed him.
Okay.
All right. Now turn around right here. She finna put it in your mouth. Now you said she could do it. Wait a minute. Put it on camera. You give your consent for her. Wait, hold on before you put that in his mouth. You consent to let her put it in your mouth, right?
Sorry, get nervous.
Don't be nervous.
But trust is the most important thing, right? All right.
Okay.
1, open your mouth. 2, 3.
Dummy.
Okay, you can take the blindfold off.
And then you can.
And you can keep the gummies as a prize, consolation prize. Okay. This way. Okay, so how did you feel about that experience? Let's talk about that.
To be honest, how I was feeling at first, I was trusting it, and then I started thinking like maybe I shouldn't trust her to just pick anything for me to eat.
Right.
And so that's why I think trust is very important because, I would love the person to be the same when I'm in the room and outside the room, when I'm not in the room, because I'm literally like that. I don't change whether you're gone or whether you're here. And I'm going to react the same way about any different situation that you bring to me. I try to be authentic. And so if you have an idea about me, it won't be confusing. That's just my take on it.
Okay, so what was it, even though you had some moments where you felt kind of iffy, what was it that helped you push through and let her put it in your mouth?
Okay.
Or what about her made you feel like you could trust her?
I've been through enough to know that she wouldn't give me anything that'd have me like, why would you, you know what I mean, set me up in that situation? Because she wouldn't. I know she wouldn't. Even though sometimes I do apologize, but this is true. I feel like I can't trust her at moments. Sometimes I could, and that's just being blatantly honest about the situation. But overall, I do trust her. But I still have that 1% that try to resurface. And that 1% came from, it's just like you said, are you sure you want me to put this in her mouth? So I start second guessing myself. So, you know, when we go out and we be on YouTube about relationships and everything, that be that 1% that caused me to feel like, or if I hear something or something like that, and it's like, it gives me that 1%, like maybe this is a bad idea and I can't trust her 100%. Because I hear I'm taking two sides of the coin and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, think too much. That's what really, same thing I do in real life.
He's preaching to you. Do you hear him? So give her the mic, because this is interesting. He just spit it out. Is this your first time hearing how he feels, or were you aware that he had these kinds of feelings and thoughts about your relationship?
I'm aware. Yeah. He always expressed it and everything like that. So pretty aware.
How did you feel about the exercise?
I like it. I'm happy he trusts me, because like you said, he does have an issue with trust. But it's something that I feel like we're both working on, and me understanding that as far as his background and his trauma and the things he's dealt with, it will take, you know, just that extra understanding. And sometimes for me, it's challenging with someone that's just constantly like, I got trust issues, but you know that you're someone like, yo, I'm trustworthy,
right?
So it's kind of challenging. Yeah,
I can understand that. I definitely hear that can be challenging, and it can almost be discouraging at some point, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about the fact that he, in this moment today, despite all of his insecurities and doubts and stuff, he did 100% on camera extend his trust to you in this way? Because you could have, and we did our best. I did my best to try to put doubt and stuff in your mind to see, would you be able to push through that and trust her that she's not gonna put the worm in your mouth, or she's not gonna put the bug in your mouth. She's gonna do something sweet. She's gonna be there for you. How did it feel for you to see that he did extend that trust despite the inner stuff? He did push through it and extend you the trust. How does that make you feel validated in this moment?
It lets me know that he's working on it, and he's willing to work through it and work on it. So I don't feel alone in the process of working through trust with him.
Okay. Very good. Well, thank you guys for that. So I did make you a promise. I said I was going to be able to tell you if you were going to make it in 5 questions or less. And I've already snuck in a couple questions right here when y'all weren't looking. But I'm going to ask you a couple more questions. So when you guys have a conflict, how do you resolve the conflict?
Well, I'm a talker, so I like to talk about it until I can fully understand where he's coming from on like a mental level and an emotional level. And sometimes he just like to be like, okay, it's whatever, like let's move forward. And I'll be like, no, it can't just move forward, because we just can't leave it there, you know, like we gotta talk about it, understand it, and get to the bottom and be like, oh, okay, understand it, and then we can move forward. But he sometimes just likes to just move forward and let it go, but I don't let that happen. I still like to talk and talk and talk and talk.
As women do. So let me ask you a question about that before we move past it, because I feel like that's important. So are you want to just push through stuff because you overstand, like you got it, you good? Or are you not wanting to deal with the conflict and you just want to just get it over with so you can get back to peace?
Unfortunately, the answer to that is neither, because
wow,
I'm not someone who likes to keep dwelling on the same thing, because I go from logic to emotion and emotion to anger. And so if I stay on it too long, I'm just gonna get angry, and we're not gonna get anywhere. So I just the best way I do is like, let's push forward, and then you know what I'm saying. If it surfaces again, I do my best. Let's talk about it for real, because it's just I don't know, just how I take it. Because I do a lot of things like that. Even with the work that I do at home when I'm building new laptops, I'll be like, okay, this problem won't stop. I can't get the software to work properly. I can't get the hardware to. So I just come back a week later and I just go back to it and I'm like, oh, that's all I had to do. I mean, like, if I make it, if I proceed on one small problem, it won't go right.
I hear. I think I hear what you're saying. Okay, very good. So we're gonna move past that. So let me ask you one more question, because I feel like I got a good sense of y'all's vibe, your energy, your trauma, Lord have mercy, your patience and your resilience and your care. But your care is up here. So her care, because see, it's gonna take her care and some more to deal with you and your stuff. But I ain't gonna get to see. I see too much. So we're gonna back up off of that. Get back to the questions. I got one question, last final question for y'all. And you each answer from your heart. What would make you cheat?
Nothing. I feel like I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm just like, love is like what I put on the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we have our differences, there's still like love there, especially like my heart and when I'm away from him. And we have broken up and I still like come back because it's just like, it's just love there. And there's nothing, like, honestly, nothing. It's not amount of money or anything that'll make me cheat. Like, I am happy where I'm at. I just want us to work on the little differences and things like that. But overall, I'm happy where I'm at.
Okay. So let me hear from you, from your heart. Don't try to steal her answer, because we need to do this. Is communication and honesty and trust, right? So speak from your heart so she can know. What would make you cheat?
I know I don't really make it clear through the things I said, but I wear my heart on my sleeve. And so if the opportunity was presented to me, I couldn't do it. My body wouldn't let me do it. I can't do it. Energy wise, I don't care. You can throw $1 million at me. I've actually turned down a lot of money for something like that. I wouldn't do it. I just can't. It's not in me to do it. I don't know how many times I tell you I can't. It will not happen. And especially with Chef, God knows.
I saw her face just, I saw that. That went through your body. When you said that, she felt that in her soul.
She showed me a lot of love. And she reminds me that I am loved. You know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of us men don't always feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so it keeps me going.
Okay. I love this. Beautiful. Those were both beautiful answers. And so I do have one little small follow-up, because it came up when you were talking. You mentioned you've only been together 4 months, but you've already broken up. And I know that the breakup had something to do with his trauma and his insecurities, and he probably running. But why did y'all break up? Just give me the high level. What was it that made y'all break up?
I feel like it was both, but it was more so me. I was finding myself, and I was going through a lot of transitioning and like just a lot of spiritual stuff that I had to go through on my own, and I couldn't have him there with me. For some reason, I feel like Source was letting me know, like, okay, this is something you got to go through by yourself. You got to.
Oh, so you don't tell?
Yes. Yeah, because I'll be trying to get him to understand, like, it was just like this transmission that I had to, like, honestly just go through by myself. I had to be able to, like, sit with myself through certain things and see certain things from certain areas. It was just like a transmission that I had to go through.
So how did y'all end up back together?
Me? Yeah, we both just always come back.
And,
yeah.
I was just like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right, so thank you for that. Okay, so that kind of gave that gave kind of tidied up this whole picture for me from what I see. It her whatever that was, she was running, so it wasn't you. I hear her say what she's saying, but you're a lot to deal with, and that can be intimidating, especially if you know you're coming from a place of purity. So it could be scary for someone to have to deal with. Can I really handle all this? Do I even need this? I know, I feel you. I feel your soul. So, but through that, she found her way back to you. So what that says to me is that you two can make it. You can. And you both have the capacity to show grace and love to each other for who you are. You showed her grace by being there when she came back, when she needed to walk away. And you show him grace every day by dealing with all of the, look, I'm telling you, I already see it, all the stuff. But that's also your resilience, your power, and your sense of self. Don't lose that. Because no matter what all he got going on, you must still be whole. And you must be first.
Yeah.
You cannot be anything to him or to anybody else if you ain't together. So don't neglect you. If he's at a point where he's going through something, then give him space. You don't have to fix him. Okay. He's not a project. Okay. You just need to support him, understand him, give him space to be who he is, give him space to feel some stuff. He gonna be all right. He's not gonna leave you. He's not gonna cheat on you. His soul won't let him do it. I love that. That was the best answer he could ever give. When your body and your soul won't let you do it, he's not gonna do that. So you don't have to be afraid. Your fear, any fear you have, you can let that go. But you appreciate her. She needs that from you. So she needs to know that you see her. She needs to know that you appreciate her, that you feel her support. You can't even, because every once in a while, the insecurity, the whatever, the anxiety, the whatever, it's gonna raise its head until he's with you. Your runway's not long enough. You've only had a couple of months. So, but every time you take a step forward, that runway gets a little bit longer. And the further you can look back and he can see you still there, that anxiety is gonna go down over time. So don't rush. Just be there for each other. Just be. Be who you are. Be who you are. And just be for each other. Yeah. And you guys will make it. So thank you so much for participating in this. How do you feel? Give me your feedback.
I feel like you really answered a lot of our questions, cleared up a lot, gave us both understanding of each other. I really...
Was it a needed intervention?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it was sent from God. Honestly, we needed that.
What about you? What say you?
To be honest, I am very spiritual. It's just she's more of when it comes to our relationship, I would say she prays more. And I do too. I just know she prays more. You can feel it. She just prayed for me last night. I know it. And I'm like, baby, how you doing today? You know what I mean? Just want to make you feel, you know what I'm saying, like you belong in this circle, in our environment. I love everything about it. Because I don't speak on it enough, but I know she does 24/7.
Okay. So do you feel better in this moment about this experience with each other?
Yeah.
Because you both did this together. So now you've got another experience to add to your belt. You've created we created a trust experience where she showed you that you can trust her. So that should make that stronger on that trust foundation. And if you guys continue to be for each other, then you're going to be just fine.
We're gonna make
By the Addiction of Religion by K.D. Foy on Amazon or Kindle.
Woo!